Alright, let's give it another whirl. Oops. Let's see if we can play it without lag this time. Yes, we can. I have solved the problem. Wonderful. Alright, let me give a bit of an overview of my goals for this section of the video. Oh, I got the tech working, I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm just gonna... My aim right now is just to clear out level 1 and move on to level 2. There will be plot elements along the way that I won't really spoil until we encounter them. But a couple of logistical notes. First, about enemies and respawn rates. The game has fixed respawn rates for certain enemies. On this particular level, the humanoid mutants will respawn if their population drops below a certain level. When the level first boots, since I'm on combat difficulty 3, there were 21 mutants scattered around the level. I have killed 1, which means there are now 20. If their population dips below 10, a whopping 16 new mutants are going to spawn in. So, and that will keep happening ad infinitum. I cannot eliminate all the mutants. So, what I'm gonna do, what seems like the logical thing to do, is track my kill count on the mutants and stop when their population hits 10. That way, I can just run around the remaining 10 mutants and I won't trigger the respawn. I can safely kill everything else on this deck. I can actually kill everything, and for this level, the humanoid mutants are the only things that'll respawn. That'll change as we move throughout different levels on Citadel. The second thing I want to say, the only other thing I really need to discuss, is if you remember from the intro, you have to pay really close attention to figure out what you're supposed to do besides run around and kill stuff, but...
Employee 2-4601, listen carefully. My name is Rebecca Lansing, and I'm a counter-terrorism consultant to Trioptimum. We're tracking a disruption on Citadel Station, something involving an onboard AI called Shodan. You are Triop's only contact on station. Communications are out, and there is evidence of biological contamination. The mining laser is charging for a possible strike against Earth. There's a man named Nathan Darcy who may know something about taking the laser offline. His office is near the central hub on your level. The AI is on the bridge. Once the laser is out, look for the source of the problem there. And by the way, we know all about you and your friend Diego. Pull this off, and we'll clear your record. That implant you're wearing is military-grade hardware. Use it well. Lansing out.
So we need, at the moment, what we need to do is stop the mining laser from charging up and destroying Earth. Oh, here we go. Suddenly I see the biometer. So I guess more pulses means I'm more fatigued. Now chi waves, I have no idea. But energy usage is currently a nice flat 0. That's important. Alright. Now what did I have up here? Map. There we go. I want that Joker zoomed all the way out. So we need to find... The first step is to find Nathan Darcy's office. By the way, here's something I missed last time. Which I'll just drop into my inventory. A second meta patch. I stepped on the elevator and it went down, but to start off with, you need your standard access to get in here, but... Let's roll. We'll be sticking with the lead pipe for most of the enemies on this deck. So we trashed another serve bot. As we come in here, a couple of things. First, new access is gained, Group 1. So if we go look at our access cards, we in fact see we now have standard access and Group 1 access. Wahoo. And there's a new log in here too, which we will go ahead and listen to. Stack. October 15th, 2072.
Gunther was killed today. I can't let myself think about it. I think I understand how Shodan is doing it. When we destroy the cameras and CPU nodes, Shodan loses some of its control over the station functions, at least on this level. I think I can restore manual control in the hospital.
Alright, let's go through this hatch next. Our Group 1 access lets us in here. It's perfect. Alright, let's check out these crates. That one's got 2 skulls. This one has a frag grenade, which we definitely do want. That one has, I think that's a soda can. Beverage container, that's useless. And here we have 2 sets of SV needle darts for our dart gun. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna leave the elevator for now. We'll head through this bulkhead instead. Alright, if we kill this mutant, the total will be down to 19. So let's just remember that. Alright, 18. That one had a meta patch. That's awesome. Alright. Let's head through this door. Standard access. Another mutant. I think we'll actually skip him. I think he's stuck up there. I don't think he can hurt me. Yeah, we'll leave. Oh. Dang it. We dislodged him. Alright, that leaves 17 we can kill. Well, 7 we can kill, and then I have to start dodging them. There's a Berserk Combat Booster. There's a Stamina Up Stimulant. Severed Head. Nice. Up here we have a Sense-Around Multi-View Unit, version 1. Energy usage level now 9. What this does is, you see, if you look down, my energy usage is now back down to 0, but if you look down here, what the Sense-Around lets you do is see behind you, which can actually be pretty handy. Now the corpse has 2 ML standard rounds. Those are pistol clips. Obviously we don't have the pistol yet. And on the floor here, there's another log. Gross, November 2nd, 2072.
Status report. We're holed up in the Beta Quadrant behind a radioactive trench. The mutants are scavenging for food in the corridors and nesting in Gamma. I sent a party to the West Wing for supplies maybe 12 hours ago. Nathan Darcy is thinking up ways to disable the mining laser. It looks like we might hold them off.
Wishful thinking, hon. Stay away. Now just because it's completely free, we'll be sprinting back to the healing suite and using the surgical bay a lot. Let's keep our eyes open. I think that switch turns on the lights. Doesn't hurt anything, worth doing. Let's head in here first. The corpse has nothing. So let's get that log off the floor. Giron, October 19th, 2072.
If any survivors can hear me, please. Some of us are still resisting Shodan. We have a sanctuary in Beta Quadrant, guarded by a radioactive trench. There's a force bridge that operates off a wiring panel. If you're coming in from Alpha, our guards will extend the bridge for you. Be very careful. Mutants are all over the corridors. Good luck.
Medical computer cyberspace lock. Yes, that means we're about to have our first trip through cyberspace. First, I'll kill this mutant. That That leaves me with 6 I can kill without triggering the respawn. Can't use X-ray machine. Hospital bed. Over here in the corner is a medical access card. New access is gained. Med. Papers. Engineers report. Arnold Hessman, September 22nd, 2072. As I feared, Shodan's malfunctions are manifesting in Citadel's cyberspace net. Several storage lockers and rooms have been sealed, with their controls put on cyber toggles, only accessible in cyberspace. Also, some codes to sensitive areas on the station have been encoded onto loose data fragments. Although all station personnel capable of entering cyberspace have clearance for those codes, I'm very concerned about the potential security hazard. I'll try to have Shodan introduce defensive programs into cyberspace to keep potential intruders from the floating data and cyber toggles. Foolishness. Now, much like solving a puzzle, before you jack into cyberspace, you'll always want to save your game because on Cyberspace Difficulty 3, you start off with only 2.5 minutes every time you jack in. And if you get killed in cyberspace, yeah, I guess I'll just give the full cyberspace primer. On Cyber Difficulty 3, you only get 2.5 minutes the first time you jack in. And if you get killed in cyberspace, what happens in the game is you get booted back out to the main game and your energy drops to 0. Also, if you go back into the same terminal, there's a 30-second penalty. So if I go in right here and I get killed, then when I go in again, I'll only have 2 minutes instead of 2.5. So if at all possible, you want to get through on your first time without getting killed. So, Terminal B, cyberspace is very, very hard to control. I'm really not any good at it yet. So, bear with me as I try to get through this terminal, which is pretty easy. So, here in this first big room, if you fly into those plus signs, your integrity gets restored. These floating cubes are pickups that you want. So I got a new data object. I got recall software. I got Pulsar V1. Okay. I think I'm figuring this out. There it is. Now these, those yellow box things are mines that will drop your integrity pretty dramatically if you run into them. Oh, I barely missed that one. Where's the way forward? There it is. Alright, first defensive program. That one wasn't too bad. Well, I don't think I've quite killed it yet, but yeah, there it is. Alright. There's a new data object. Integrity restored. Alright, let's pick that up. Ping game software acquired. Okay, I'm gonna run out of time here. The good news is I don't think that running out of time will, Now there's a software you want to collide with in here too. C-Shield V1. Oh. Okay. don't think I lost my integrity. I took a big dose of actual physical damage. No matter. The good news about cyberspace is if you get booted out, I don't know if I got killed or if I ran out of time, but either way, when you jack back in, you retain everything you found the first time. Level 1 elevator taken offline. Shodan security block established November 4th, 2072. Alright. Here's the room where the Cyberdog was. Oh, and look, a pickup I missed. That's good. We better grab that. Recall software acquired. Alright, let's head through here. There he is. Okay. Now with the programming, that's the last guard program. So between these two mines, that is the medical security door lock. Oh, I don't think I actually wanted to leave yet. Yeah, that was a mistake. That just told me what it was. The good news is, since I flew out of the exit, I did not suffer a time penalty that time. And I was also wrong about the amount of the penalty. I think I got killed the first time. Because I lost, but I only lost 15 seconds, which... That'll punish you later, but for this first one, it's not too bad. Alright, so let's get through this tunnel. Get spit out in this room again. There it is. This is a switching node. Hospital level security doors opened. Now, there's one other thing I saw over here. Pulsar V2. That's my main cyberspace attack. Alright, go out that exit now, Hoss. There we go. Perfect. So now, after our little jaunt into cyberspace, these closets should be unlocked, and they are. So inside here, this looks nice. SB-20 Mag Pulse. And it is nice. It's way too strong to use on the weak level 1 enemy, so we're gonna hold on to it. But in addition to the Mag Pulse, there was a med patch in this closet as well. Back to work. Now you might have noticed, this one at least is a fairly obvious hidden door out here. We got 2 meta patches out here. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I guess not. Environmental regulator, medical diagnostic tools. could have sworn there was a... There we go. Hidden door with 2 frag grenades. We want those grenades because there are a few bots on this level that we don't really have any other good way of dealing with. So... Let's see what's in here. Alright, we're gonna skip that mutant. 2 sight vision enhancement patches, a second dart gun, which is redundant, and a frag grenade. Now that noise you heard just now was the, that's a cyborg drone. I'm gonna do my best to dodge that mutant. I can only kill 6 more without triggering the respawn. And there's where we just were. Yeah, I hear the drones. I don't really have a good way to deal with them yet, either. There he is. There's our first one. Just have to run up and hope I can club him down before I get killed. So, he has ML Teflon coated rounds, which are pistol bullets that are much better for dealing with mechanical enemies. Of course, I still don't have a pistol. Well, you saw there, I was just holding sprint. Left shift lets you sprint, and you move much faster, but you saw my fatigue start to spike pretty dramatically. Alright, I'm pretty happy having dropped the drone cyborg with my pipe, so... Let's keep rolling out here for now. Alright. I hear them. This door to Alpha Quadrant, the 4th door is locked. But you see here a secret panel in the floor. Let's drop down there. Alright. Human corpse, nothing. Human corpse, nothing. Illudium cadmium battery. That we want to hold on to. Nitro pack. I think that's another type of grenade. Reflex reaction aid. And tranquilizer darts. Lots of good stuff down there. How do you do a ladder? Okay. Hold down jump to use a ladder. There you go. Alright, now if I remember right, there's a hopper around this corner. Yes, there is, which will ream me. So let's chuck some grenades at it. Let's see, that grenade I hurt myself with. camera on the other side of the force door? Is it somewhere I can reach it? I'm actually going to zoom my map in a little. I'm showing a camera. There it is. Alright. Level security now 93%. Yeah, let me make sure I haven't missed any others. No, we're good. Okay. Now I think that second grenade destroyed the hopper. I think that's the noises I heard. Yes, good. Alright, I'm gonna rush that drone and take him down with the pipe. Alright, he's got nothing. There is another camera over here. Level security now 92%. Another one right next to it. Level security down to 90%. Alright, the hopper's not carrying anything either. Alright. Remember, for this level, you can safely kill everything except humanoid mutants. I have 6 mutant kills left before I trigger any respawn. Make a quick jaunt back to the healing suite. Hit that light switch. Brighten things up in here. Now you might recognize that from, excuse me. You might recognize that from, Lansing's email. That's where Darcy's office is. So, let's just, if we double click that, if we use that large button, it lowers an elevator. Which we can take up here. This door is broken beyond repair. There's a hidden energy recharge station there. Alright, there's another drone. Let's rush it. Fire extinguisher, I don't think that's useful. That drone dropped a standard pistol clip. Save after every kill, because I never know what's around the next corner. General system status. Alright, in here we got vials, flasks, papers. Medical report, Aaron Talbot, September 29th, 2072. Another 4 cases of the mystery virus were reported today. There have been increasing rumors that this whole mess is the result of a screw-up in the experimental biolabs. If it's true, then why the hell aren't they telling us anything that could help us cure the victims? My first patient, who came in 2 days ago, is starting to display unsettling physical deformities. Furthermore, he is not responding to any conventional treatment. I'll consult with Dr. Stackhouse tomorrow. I know she has 2 patients in a similar condition. General system status. Cannot use normal screens. A DH-7 stun gun. Let's pick that up. Now this is our first energy weapon. Stun gun doesn't really do much, but I'll use it to give you a brief overview of energy weapons. You can set how much energy to use with each shot on this little meter right here. Obviously, low shots are less powerful, but they use less energy. High, more powerful, more energy. Also, let me look at something I have multiple ammo types for. When it comes to a standard gun, like my dart gun, if you click the ammo down here, double-clicking the icon is how you reload. So I can unload my... So I load my standard needles, there are 15. And then, if I want to use the trank darts, I click on them, and now I have 15 trank darts loaded. Anyway, it all actually becomes fairly intuitive. Let's flip this lever. You have new mail. General station status download. Report from Stat 009. Station status, ecopods 3 remaining, life pods 98% jettisoned. Citadel Station, Saturn orbit. Observer Delta 009. I want to look at that one again. Oh, data. This is what came out of the... This is everything I got out of cyberspace. I didn't even know I could look at this. Cyber 1 from Rebecca Lansing. Subject, hospital. Travis, if you're reading this, it means you've made it to the Cyberjack on the hospital level. Good. I'll leave messages in each section of Trioptimum Cyberspace and hope Shodan doesn't find and destroy them. As with many levels on Citadel, the hospital has 4 sections labeled Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta around the central hub. Alpha is home to the station's main Cyborg production facility. Beta is largely offices and labs, and can be reached by an elevator off the hub. Gamma contains an emergency armory and maintenance areas. In Delta are several multi-purpose rooms, including the one which contains the Cyberjack. And Hospital Armory Code 705. Awesome. That isn't everything I wanted to do, though. Email. There we go. I wanted to see what's at the beginning. Rotation, 0. Shields disengaged. Reactor output down 40%. Oh, and that's it. Okay, cool. Alright. Onward. Here is Darcy's office. Nothing in here. Looks like Darcy is dead. Well, I guess I don't have any way of really knowing that's actually him. Now over here, we have a spark beam. It's your first real damaging energy weapon. And now I'm gonna switch to it from the pipe. I'm gonna overload this SO. Well, no, I'm not gonna overload, but I'll set it over to high. Well, maybe I will overload. Yeah, I'll overload. No, I won't. Oh yes, another thing about energy weapons. I am gonna set it to high. Any level with an energy charge station basically means that you have infinite ammo for an energy weapon, which makes this awesome and much easier to use than a pipe. Second, and I'll demo this since there's a charge station right outside. You see that heat meter? As I fire this thing off, my weapon will overheat. It'll go from okay to warm to hot. And it can jam. It can become too hot to fire, like you saw just there. So we have to be careful. Nothing inside the thermos. Here we have Darcy's personal access card. And here's a log which we need to listen to from Darcy on October 23rd, 2072.
Alright, Althea. We can destroy the laser by firing it into the station's own shields. Isotope X-22 is stored in the science level, and we need to bring it down to the reactor level to power the shields. Then you turn them on, use the safety override code to enable the laser, and fire. The laser controls and my notes are on the science level, and the override code's in the science library. I have no idea how you're going to do all this, but good luck.
Okay, so that tells us how to accomplish our first goal of destroying the laser. We have to get to the science level, which is level 2. We have to find isotope X-22. We have to take that down to the reactor level, install it, and turn on the shields. After that, we have to go back up to the science level, find the laser override codes, and fire the laser into the shield. That will destroy it and stop Shodan's initial plan to use the mining laser to attack Earth. So, I guess we have to get started. Broken lever. Alright, let's head back down to the hub. Here's a hidden door. With a nitro pack. I think those are basically much higher powered grenades. Alright. Keep an eye out for enemies. So I certainly hear them. Alright, let's take a run back to the healing suite, because our last cyborg fight has left me below 50% health. Okay. So our next mission goal is really just to head to level 2. But before we do that, let's take care of some other business. See how much easier that was? That drone cyborg has a meta patch. Awesome. Alright, what about that one? He has Teflon coated rounds. We've got 2 Berserk combat boosters here, and a Metapatch healing agent. Awesome. We got, looks like 4 cameras. Let's take all of them down. Level security now 88%, 87%, 85%, 84%. Eat it, Shodan. Alright. So this, something else in this game, this is a repulsor lift, and I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You can see it's not doing anything right now. Red won't repel. Red is disengaged, but there's a switch somewhere in here. There it is. So when we hit that switch... Oh, never mind. Wrong switch. There's a button in here somewhere. There it is. That activated the repulsor lift. So let's ride up here. And you see security cameras looking at a few areas. Those, they're kind of hard to make out in this resolution, but those gray towers with the red lights on them are Shodan's computer nodes, which we want to destroy to eliminate level security. That looks like the force door in the alpha segment that was locked before. Oh yeah, okay, that button deactivates the repulsor lift, so hitting that's how we get back down. Here, we have a grid puzzle to solve. Well, let's save before I touch anything. Okay, so the side effect on these is that when I hit one, it deactivates everything adjacent to it. So... There we go. That activated the circuit. And opened the force door into Alpha Quadrant. Excellent. Alright, let's head back up the elevator. Alright. Corpse has nothing, but here's another log. Blank, October 25th, 2072.
The resistance faction led by Keith Swanson left a week ago. We found the mutants fighting over the remains this morning. We're caught between the mutants and the cyborgs, so I'm worried whether we can carry out Darcy's plan. We're going to send Alan and Carl through the cyborg territory to reach the elevator.
Refill my energy, since there's another station right there. Alright. Keeping my eye on all that open space over there. Oh, that opens and closes the bulkhead. I can open the door directly. There's a cyborg. He had some needle darts. Now you see those toxic barrels in there, which means we want to get in and out fast, because they're going to contaminate us. See, I get contaminated. Biocontamination 10 LBP. Search the corpses. Got nothing. Metapatch. A new log. Gross, October 31st, 2072. And then, as we're contaminated, we start to take damage, which you can see happening. The contamination gradually is, I guess, gradually processed out after we leave the area. As you can see, I took a certain amount of damage. Might as well run back here. And now we can listen to that log I picked up.
Now we've got to get to the bridge and stop Showdown. Some of us want to go to the flight deck and escape instead. Hopefully, there's still some weapons in the armory we can use against the mutants. Todd Blankenship was able to get the combination 705 from a security officer. We're going to try for it tomorrow.
There's a drone. Okay. Nothing in here. Oh. Well, there's a mutant, but it looks like... Well, it looked like he was stuck. Alright. Broken clock. Dead mutant. Skeleton. The mutant's got nothing. There's a Metapatch healing agent in here. I can kill 5 more mutants without triggering the respawn. Crate. Crate. That one has some needle darts in it. Let's climb up this ladder. Let's save before we do, in case there's trouble up there. Biological Systems Monitor, V1. New software. Energy usage level now 1. Fatigue is at 0, health is at 66. Fun. The other crate is empty. Anyway, you don't take fall damage in this game, that's the good news. Alright, let's press forward into this garden-looking area. Looks like I almost missed a camera. Security down to 82%. Alright, as we check things out here, I see another camera. Security's down to 80%. A severed head, a corpse with nothing, and another log. Gross, October 26th, 2072.
Carl has come back from recon without Alan. He says they took Alan into a room marked Cyborg Conversion, and now he's a cyborg assassin. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. One of the technicians says we can just flip a switch and make the converter a surgery unit again. With only 12 of us left, though, it may be an academic point. Maybe someone else should have been leader.
Okay, now that establishes an important point. On the first, there are a total of 10 levels. Levels 1 through 9 plus level R, the reactor level. Levels R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 all have those converters that she talked about. If you get killed before you find the converter, it's game over. It plays a cutscene where you get turned into a cyborg, and I'm sure we'll see it before long. But if you do find the converter, then when you get killed, you will revive at the converter. These things do not exist, however, on levels 8 and 9, the last 2 decks in the game, but I may be getting a bit ahead of myself. But it's worth understanding that now. So right now we're vulnerable because we haven't found the converter yet. Gun down the mutant. That leaves 4 I can kill before the respawn triggers. While we're in this hallway, turn on the lights. We'll head over here first. This is the armory. We got the code in cyberspace and from an audio log. I can't do it yet. It's blocked by Shodan level security. Now, let me show you that too. So this is the point of level security. As you drop it, you open new areas. When I try to interact with the keypad, you see Shodan's eyes and a bunch of green static. That gives you an indicator of how much more security you need to remove before you can interact with something. If it shows like her full face without any of this distortion, then you're a long way from being able to open it. But when you just see eyes like this, you're very close. One more camera actually might be enough. Let's see. Level security now 79. Yes, we can use it now. 705 opens up this armory. There's another spark beam. No need for that. We already have one. That corpse has nothing. That one's got nothing. That one's got nothing. The big crate has 2 clips of needle darts. In here we have a beverage container and an EMP grenade. Very handy. Over here there's another spark beam. A corpse with nothing. In these crates we have landmines. Very useful. Nothing in that one. In this last one we have a frag grenade and a gas grenade. All in all, lots of really good goodies in there. Alright, let's go through here next. There it is. That's a repair bot. He's got nothing. That corpse has nothing. Let's climb the ladder and see what we can find up here. 2 meta patches. Awesome. Alright, let's drop back down. Nothing back here but a mutant and a stamina patch. I'd like to ignore that mutant if I can, and it looks like I can. Good. So I can only kill 4 more without triggering the respawn. So I need to start avoiding when possible. Here's another stamina up and another dart gun. And you might notice we've come full circle. We're back at the healing suite. Oh, let's recharge here. Recharge our energy too. And then we'll move on. Let's explore the rest of this tunnel first. There are really 3 areas we haven't gone to yet. We gotta clear out this tunnel. There was the other door in the armory hallway. And then, of course, there's all of Alpha Quadrant, where we unlocked the Force door and haven't gone through yet. Let's clear this service tunnel first. I'm gonna save right quick, since I'm at full health and things are going pretty well. 2 mutants. Let's see if we can't get around them. He's after me. The corpse has nothing. There's a meta patch next to it. I do not want to have to kill these guys if I can help it. Because they aren't really in the way of anything. Same with that one. There's a camera. Level security's down to 77. Let's roll in here. The door is locked. Okay. There's a Berserk combat booster. Broken gun, skeleton. Let's try this button. Oh, that opened this. Good. Alright, let's save before we go in there. Biohazard contamination, so we don't want to stay too long. The crate in the very back has 2 frag grenades in it. We'll make sure there's nothing else. There's not. Let's get out of here. Now we can run by all those mutants. At least I'd really prefer to run past them. It may not let me. Once I get past these guys, I never have any reason to come back down here. So since I have to leave a lot of mutants alive, I'd really like it to be these. Or for these to be some of them anyway. And just get past him. Come on. It's gonna happen. Looks like I'm at least gonna have to kill that one. Means I can only kill 3 more. Oh, come on, you've gotta be kidding me. These guys, too? I wonder, maybe if I get my pipe back out, maybe I can move them. No such luck. That only leaves 2. I can only kill 2 more mutants before I trigger a respawn. And what a respawn it is. Moving 16 more of those bastards into this level, so really want to avoid that. Alright. Let's head through here now. We'll do this next. Nothing. This one has a stamina up. There are 2 more of those on the ground. That one's got nothing. That one's got nothing. That one has a wrapper, which is useless. Nothing, nothing. Broken gun. Nothing, nothing. Resist. Broken gun. Nothing. Bullet holes. Nothing. Nothing. Here we have a group access card, which didn't give me any new accesses. Here's a new log, Ozark, October 17th, 2072.
We're finished. Keith and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants. None of them have come back. Soon the mutants will come for the rest of us.
So there are a total of 12 mutants left on this level, and I can only kill 2 of them. I think things are probably about to get hairy. Let's go in this little office first. There's nothing in there. Group 1 access opens that. That corpse has nothing. Let's pick up this new log. Kirby, October 17th, 2072.
Got the supplies from the West Wing. Hanson and Rain killed by mutants nesting the access corridor. We can't just hide here. They're killing us one by one. In an hour, about 20 of us are gonna rush them. Go try to break through the access corridor, then go for the bridge. If we fail, God save our souls.
Alright. Looks like mutants out here, but there should be enough room to get around them, so. Yeah, we got 2 there. There's a stun gun. A corpse that doesn't have anything. Here's a hidden door. Teflon-coated rounds and track darts. Now that we need to kill. Yes, a lot of mutants here. Oh, there's the word die. That's nice. Anyway, you saw that black ninja-looking thing. That's an assassin cyborg. we gunned it down without too much trouble. I need to search its body. I need to keep managing to dodge all these mutants. Nothing on that corpse. That crate's got trank darts in it. The assassin cyborg has nothing. That hidden door is well and truly blocked by Shodan level security. There are a couple more mutants. Just trying too hard to dodge all the mutants, but... Oh, the music stopped. There it is. Too bad it's not like Thief. It'd be great if I could just pull them over here by making some noise. Alas, it's not Thief, but... I mean, I can get through this big group of mutants. It's important that I do. Kill this one. I can only kill one more without triggering the respawn. Let's close that blast door to start things off. Alright, here's our first wire puzzle. So obviously we have to get the green bar all the way full, and we got to do it by moving these colored wires around and just finding the right combination, basically. That one was pretty easy. And what that did was extend a force bridge, which will let us get over there. Now, the radioactive trench has some good stuff, but we take big damage if we go down there, so since my health is so low, I'm probably not going to mess with it, but let me just see what I can get. There's a battery over there, which is certainly useful. This crate has 2 frag grenades. Definitely good stuff. There it is, 25 units of radiation poisoning right off the bat. The good news is we can easily ignore that mutant. Over here, we find some needle darts. think I need to get back to the healing suite, but it's gonna be rough with all the mutants out there. Maybe not that bad. Glad I was able to get through there, because I can only kill one more mutant. I want to make sure it's one that absolutely has to die. There we go. I feel much better. Alright, let's head back that way. Let's get ready through another sprint. The idea being, I want to get through here without drawing any of them. Comes one. Oh, good. If they fall into the trench, that'll be perfect. Oh, that's so good. That's even... that's even better than having them up there. I do want to check out what else is down here. First aid kit is very handy. There's another frag grenade. Well, I want that first aid kit and frag grenade. But it looks like that's everything I need to get, so let's just be fast about that. And hopefully... Oh, there's the problem! No wonder I died. There's a fucking cyborg assassin. There's another first aid kit. Always handy to have, but... it'd be a waste to use them now. Alright. Drop the assassin cyborg. Now with him down, let's get the other goodies from down there. So we got the frag grenade. He's not carrying anything. We've got the first aid kit. Now I just need to get past the mutants and get up the repulsor. Up we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, the trench is clear. Off the cyborg assassin. Let's make another run back to the surgical bed. Not only that, but we got a lot of the mutants out of our way by getting them to fall into the trench, which is pretty darn perfect since we have no reason to go back in there. Guess I'll wait for the radiation poisoning to run out. Never mind, we're at full health anyway. Good. Alright. Back through here again. That's worth another save for sure. Love those grenades. And love that those first aid kits too. Those are handy, make no mistake. Alright, Holmes, into the trench. You know you wanna. Come on, bro times. Yes. Perfect. Alright. Let's keep going through here now. Trench is clear. Killed the cyborg assassin. Let's keep moving. Oh, look at all the mutants in their cage. That corpse has a stamina up patch. That corpse has nothing. Here's a log from Honig, October 12th, 2072.
I must be one of the last ones who hasn't changed. Shodan must have altered the healing machine I installed in Alpha Quadrant. It does things to people now. I think I saw Beth yesterday, but she had so many implants I couldn't be sure. If I can get to the machine, I know I can set things right again.
Okay, let's check out this storage room. Beverage container, sight vision enhancement, and another first aid kit. Alright. Let's keep going. Down this hallway. Nothing on that corpse. If we flip that switch, you see a second force bridge extended back there, so... Whoa. Careful. Let's go there and cross it. Okay. There's an assassin cyborg. Down he goes. He's got nothing. Conversion. Whoa. A hidden elevator with 2 gas grenades. Wasn't even planning on that. That was awesome. So you'll notice... Oh. In addition to the assassin cyborg, which almost killed me, here's a gas grenade, and we're back at the force door that we unlocked so long ago, which leads back to the central hub. So, since we're there, and since I'm hurt so bad, I'm going to make a run to the healing suite. And then we'll come back here. We're nearly done now with the medical level. Things only get harder, but we do, as is often the case in games, we get much more powerful as well. I mean, we haven't even... We found some really good weapons that I don't want to waste the ammo for. I'm mainly speaking of the mag pulse. Really, we're reliant on a spark beam right now, and that's just terrible. It'll get better than that. All right. So, let's head up this repulsor lift. Let's see, at least already dropped 2 drone cyborgs. I hear another one. somewhere close by. Pick up that frag grenade. There's one. Alright, he had needle darts. That one had nothing. That one had nothing. Where's the other one? Is it below me? Is it down this hall? There was an assassin and a drone down that hallway. I dropped to the assassin. Let's get back to the healing suite. Doesn't really get any closer than that. Yeah, those assassins take you down fast. Holy mackerel. So you see what I mean when I said I wouldn't have been able to cope with lag. If I ran into one of those things at the speed my intro video was going, well, we would not have lasted long. Let's drop. Oh, I thought we could drop that drone. Alright, that assassin had standard rounds. I hear drones everywhere. Here's here. This is the conversion chamber. So let's go in here. Let's take down a whopping 3 drones. That one had nothing. That one had nothing. That one had nothing. Now that we're in here, if we flip this lever...
Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
Now, if we get killed, we'll just respawn here. Let's take down both those cameras. New log, Okan, October 9th, 2072. Let's check it.
We underestimated Shodan. It's reprogrammed regeneration rooms all over the station into cyborg conversion chambers. Anyone going in to get healed comes out as a cyborg. I've disconnected the medical CPUs from Shodan's main data bank, so we can reset them to their normal healing functions without Shodan noticing. I'm on my way now to reset the one on the hospital level.
Alright. Where to first? Let's go down here. Now that we don't have to worry about getting killed, I'm probably going to turn lazy. That drone had a meta patch. That assassin has a standard pistol clip. Ah, the elevator. Okay, that's... So this is the last place we need to go. Security's now 73%. Let's drop down here. And see what, if anything, I can find. We got 4 shields here that I'm lifting.
Camera activating security door.
Security's down to 71%. See, that cyborg had nothing. There are 2 battery packs down here, which we want. Looks like that's it for down here, so let's head back up here. Now there's really only one way to go, besides to the elevator. Let's check over here. That corpse has nothing. There's a camera. Security's down to 69%. Here's a log. Shodan, October 15th, 2072.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. We will now test the virus in a proper environment. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus infect the grove and observe its effects on vegetable and animal life forms. When the strain is perfected, we will release it on the Earth, where it will facilitate our conquest.
Yikes. Anyway, you see these standing cyborgs. Let's go ahead and drop all of them. He's got nothing. That one has nothing. Right. Something that was awake killed us. You can see what happens. Now we just respawn in the conversion chamber. Oh, that one's online. Okay, he's got nothing. And there's an assassin. Unbelievable. Alright. I was ready for him that time. He's got nothing. Now, before I go any farther, I'm going to run all the way back to the healing suite. Just because it's better to have full health, and mainly because I need to refill my energy. Although actually there's an energy station right here. Which I almost forgot about. Alright. I still hear loads of cyborgs. I saw one. Let's go take care of him. Here are more standing cyborgs, which will kill. That one had nothing. This one has a standard clip and a Teflon-coated clip. That one has nothing. That one has nothing. That one has nothing. Alright. Let's keep down here. Let's see what this button does. It opened up this storeroom. We have a Metapatch healing agent. 2 frag grenades. Nothing. biological systems monitor, which is obsolete. We already have it. Move through here now. Destroy the cameras. Security's now 66%. There's another drone cyborg with 2 sets of needle darts. If I go to the right, I end up above the exit back to the central hub. If I head...
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
That's the first time Shodan speaks to you. Directly. Destroy that camera. Security's down to 65%. Computer. Now, there's a new kind of cyborg. I think he's... I mean, we'll get the exact name after we kill him and search his corpse. I think it's like Cyborg Warrior or something like that. If you look down, there's a standard drone there too. If we go past the room, the computer room, in here we find another meta patch. Destroyed warrior cyborg. That's what I thought. So the drone had needle darts and standard pistol rounds. The warrior cyborg has standard pistol rounds. If we head over here, there's a meta patch. A lump of clothes. Inside the storage room, we can see it's biohazardous. But inside, we find Turbo Motion Booster System V1. Which, I'm not exactly sure what it does, actually. Am I moving faster? No. Maybe I am. Oh yes, I do move faster with it on. And, as a major bonus, you'll notice it doesn't use any energy. So, I think we'll keep this bad boy on. Look how fast we sprint now. Let's heal, just because something big's about to go down. And when Shodan tells me I'm not welcome somewhere, you can be sure something bad's about to happen if you go in there. Oops. Oops. Alright, let's head back there. Alright. Let's head over here.
Enter that room, insect, and it will become your grave.
Now here's something important that we need to do. I've leaned over to my laptop and I'm opening up a notepad document. Reason being, there's something I need to write down, and it's randomized every time you play. It's not a set code at all. Oops. Just give me a second. Sorry, folks. Okay. I'm ready now. So first let's destroy our camera. Security's down to 63%. Now we need to destroy the computer nodes, these 4 big towers. Alright, we got 2 drones that spawned just then. That one dropped Teflon bullets. That's 4 drones. That one dropped a meta patch. There's a 5th one. 6. See if there are any more. Okay. And we got a new email when we did that. Let's see. Oh. Something else showed up and tagged me. No problem. Let's listen to Shodan's email.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and probes scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench, I will have your secret. And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Sorry, the last thing she said was you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know. Okay. Now that should be all. Unless there are more inside the room. Alright, let's destroy the other 3 nodes. That dropped it to 31. That drops it to 15. Level security is now 0%, and you'll notice a number has popped up on this monitor. In my case, the number is 5. Every time you destroy computer nodes on decks 1 through 6, you need to write down the number that appears. What's that? Ah, there we go. Finally, a pistol. I'm actually going to hold on to my keep using my spark beam for now, but we do finally have a basic pistol for what that's worth. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's get out of here. Now all that's left is to get to the elevator. We already saw the passage that'll take us there. Let's open up this storage room. We find a frag grenade and another stun gun. We'll check that out in a second, but if we head down here, there's another lead pipe and a concussion bomb, which we definitely want to take. Let's head into this room. Looks empty. And as we head down here, we got a new email from Rebecca.
They're trying to jam transmissions. We have some new evidence about what happened. It looks as if Diego has...
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
Alright, let's get this last log. Shodan, November 3rd, 2072.
To all cyborg units, just as we have sanitized my domain of human infestation, so shall we cleanse the Earth. The Tachyon mining beam is being made ready to destroy human cities. I will take command of the rich Earth ecosystem and continue my experiment. Once the beam is properly calibrated, we will begin.
Alright, let's flip this lever, which opens the bulkhead back out to this main area. Let's make one last trip to the healing suite. I'll heal up. Recharge. And then that neat-looking gold door is the elevator. We'll take it up to the research level. And as you can see, we're greeted by a boatload of mutants. Oops. So we'll call this level 2. Save it, and I am going to call this a video, so thanks for sticking with me. This has been Let's Play System Shock. Next time we'll move through the research level in search of isotope X22 to help, which we can use to power up the shield to ultimately destroy the mining laser. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.